Yeah, man, my night was ridiculous. The night into the morning was ridiculous too, because anyway, my dog has been having some issues with. She had some issues with her ear, and then the ear turned into like it was an ear infection, and then she was saying, the doctor was saying, well, we'll prescribe prednisone. And you familiar with what prednisone is?
It's a antibiotic.
So the prednisone, it made her react unfavorably, and she started throwing up everywhere last night, all on my sheets, on my hardwood floor. And if you know, obviously you know I'm a clean freak.
Very much so.
So when I clean it up, it takes me forever, and then washing my hands afterwards takes forever. And so it was just, and it was happening periodically, like every 30 minutes, man. And eventually she calmed down and she didn't throw up any longer. But for that time period, and then going into the morning, I woke up to shit and then had to deal with that. And then right before I'm leaving here to do the podcast, she throws up another 2 or 3 times. And it's 2 times. And it was just like, what the fuck, man? But obviously that is not agreeing with her system, and her system is trying to get it out, you know? Mm-hmm. Same thing happened to me on Christmas when I had, believe it or not, man, I had a bag of goodies from 2010 when I competed in, what was it, the LA Fit Expo. 2010 supplements. These are, it was 12, they were 12 years old at that point, right?
You just thought it was a good idea to take
I was like, hey, there's some Oxy Elite Pro. Do you ever heard of that? It's a fat burner.
I'm like, no.
And I'm like, hey, this would be okay for some caffeine. I just want some caffeine, you know? And I took that, and I started, like maybe a couple hours later, I started getting vertigo, real dizzy, and I started dry heaving. Couldn't throw up shit. I couldn't even, started sweating profusely. It was all bad, man. Went to the ER on Christmas, and
that was his last Christmas.
That was last Christmas. I didn't talk about it, but it was, yeah, it definitely was an issue all Christmas.
We did a Christmas episode. Now I'm just now finding out.
I know,
about that.
And I didn't talk about it, but it was, bro, it was ridiculous.
Wow.
So that's what kind of she's experiencing right now.
What an interesting time of the year, I guess. I don't know. I almost died yesterday.
What happened?
I fell asleep at the wheel.
Wow.
Yeah. And
for how long, you think?
I don't know. Long enough to get the and wake up, and then the barricade's right there, and I go, oh shit! Whoosh!
Wow. If it wasn't for those little rivets in the road, you would have.
I would have fucking crashed at fucking 75, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah. Wow. Fuck, thank God for those things.
Dude, like, I hit nothing but storms this weekend, bro. Nothing but storms this weekend. It was absolutely insane to get to Las Vegas. Since you did that, you might as well turn the laptop too, just a little bit, if you want to. Sorry, guys, we're trying a few different things out. We just want to make sure. There you go, cool. All right. We're all messed up here.
All fucked up.
We're all fucked up.
What's new?
What's new? Yeah, no, I left Thursday, and I caught that big storm that came in, and it rerouted me because I was going to Las Vegas, and usually I go through Temecula, like up the pass there, right?
Yeah.
Had it completely closed, so then it routed me down the 5 to Mojave. Mojave, I caught snow. Nothing but snow. Driving through snow. And then getting into Vegas. It took me 8 hours to get there, bro.
Oh,
because of rain, snow, wind, and everything else that was going on. And I had to stop and eat and all that other stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Got to Vegas. I was so tired, bro. I just passed out. Like I got in, I got my meals situated, and I realized I didn't have a microwave in my room. So I went to Walmart, bought a microwave so I could heat up my food.
You just didn't want to eat it cold?
Nah.
You're too pretentious for that.
You know, hey, you know, I'm too much of a diva, I guess, would be it. So I went and got a microwave. I returned that son of a bitch this morning, you know.
Used it and turned it in.
Fuck yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
funny.
Hell
I've done that with clothes before, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I think we all have to some degree.
We've all done that.
We have like
dude.
an
Come
event to
on.
go to. You're not. You don't dress like that normally.
Fuck no.
Just buy the clothes and return them.
Buy the clothes and return them. Fuck it. You know. So yeah, I did that, and then I passed out, and then I went to the show on Friday, and then show Saturday, show Sunday, and everything went just the best that it could go in my favor, I would say.
Good.
I'm not, you know, we'll talk off air, you know, I'm not going to, you know, and then driving home yesterday, I caught nothing but storms. There's a big storm coming in right now, apparently. I caught that, and then I almost fell asleep at the wheel in Buellton. I'm 30 minutes away from the house, 40 minutes away from the house, and I almost crash. So I stop. When I wake up, I notice to the right of me there's an exit. So I look, there's nobody, and I fucking hit a far lane, fucking shoom, all the way to the exit. There's a Hampton Inn right there. So I get off on the Hampton Inn, and I take like a 15 to 20 minute nap while and my body literally just shut down. It was just like, you're done. And then I woke up I just woke up, and I was like, oh, like, you ever like woke up and tried to figure out where you were?
Probably.
Yeah, where you're just like, I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck, where the fuck am I? Like, what? And I was like, oh shit, I'm at the Hampton Inn. Like, oh shit. Like, I was all like, okay, I got about 30 minutes. So I jumped out of my car, grabbed some rice cakes, put some peanut butter on them, you know, so I could like keep something like, you know, in my system, grabbed a Monster that I had, and I just powered home. And yeah, I got home, unpacked, and pretty much passed out, like, and slept. It was a hell of a weekend. I was not the best on my diet. I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple cheat meals, but my coach knows about them. I told my coach about them. And my body is, you know, when you eat clean for so long, you know this, when you eat clean for so long, like, and then you have like really bad food, your body kind of rejects it a little bit to a point, like all the processed food. My body like has been like rejecting it. So like, I feel like I'm like detoxing right now. Like my body's just like, get all of this bad shit out of me. So I've been eating, you know, obviously since I've been home maybe 24 hours. I've been eating very clean today. My body's like, feed me this clean shit. I love this stuff, you know?
I think it craves it.
It does. It really does, you know, because I didn't have like, I went to TGI Fridays. He gave me a refeed, you know, because he wanted me to be nice and, you know, full. Right. So he gave me a refeed, and I had like I wasn't feeling the burger. So I had like a chicken sandwich. You know, I got to tell you a story. This
Was it crispy or was it grilled?
It was grilled. I had a grilled chicken sandwich with like some avocado, no cheese, a good amount of fries, and I had like some like buffalo wings. You know, nothing too bad, right? But backstage, they had, and I have a sweet tooth. They had
donuts.
They had cookies, lemon bars, and all kinds of shit. So I'm like,
what is that for?
Dude, fans bring them.
Oh, it's for fans.
Fans bring this shit, like cases and cases of this shit for the boys and girls.
Yeah.
And they just
boys and girls.
They just put it out. So when you're walking by, you're just like, oh, I need to get some sugar, get nice and vascular. Blah, 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 you know what I mean? And I just couldn't stop eating the cookies. They were so good. So I had some cookies. And then the next day, I woke up and I looked really full, really good. Like, I was sending pictures to my coach constantly, you know, looked really full, really good. And he's like, cool, man, go grab 2 donuts and have one once you get there. And then probably about 15, 20 minutes before you're going to do what you're going to do. So you're even more full. I was like, sweet. Grabbed 2 donuts, did that. And then afterwards, I felt so good. Like, I was like, yo, like, I felt like because I had a good conversation. I had a good, like I said, I'll talk to you off air about this. I told my coach, I said, I'm going to get a burrito. Like I'm going to celebrate. He's like, dude, go nuts. Go celebrate. Dude, this was one of the biggest things you were working for. Go celebrate. And he's like, we'll worry about the rest later. I was like, all right, cool. And I celebrated, right? And then I came home on Monday, and now I'm back on it today. And like I'm a little bloated, not too bad, but I'm really glad I don't have to worry about a weight cap. So I'll get the bloat out. The bloat will go away in the next couple of days, and we'll be, if anything, it probably helped me. I'm a little fuller. I'm a little more awake. My legs, I did legs today. My leg session was great. I felt nice and strong. So yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah, but I did. But the thing is, though, is like during the weekend, I still lifted. Like I still lifted during the weekend. I still did all my cardio. I still did everything that I needed to do. I just had like just a couple cheat meals, and nothing too like over the top, off the rails. You know what I'm saying? But I still hold myself to like a little bit of an accountability for it, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. And I was talking to a couple bodybuilders that were there, and they're like, dude, like, I was like, did you ever cheat on your diet, going into prep and stuff like that? He's like, dude, a lot of them were like, oh yeah, like for sure. He goes, because like sometimes the refeed is like what you need. Like you need that. You need your body to be full, and being full is a good look. I was like, oh, all right, like yeah. So
being full is a good look, but you got to have the conditioning.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I like, yeah. So the weekend went great. I almost crashed yesterday on the way home, and I crashed when I got home. And let me tell you the story. So I'm sitting at TGI Fridays, and when you have those couples that walk in, have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have those couples that walk in, automatically you're just bitching about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they sit right next to me, and I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good, because like it's TGI Fridays.
Were you at the bar?
No, well, no, I was at the table, right? It's TGI Fridays. It's fucking like an Applebee's.
Mm-hmm.
We microwave your food right. You know what I mean? Like, don't look for no gourmet fucking 5-star shit here.
Right.
Right? The minute they sit down, they're bitching about this and that. And like the lady was great. She was very nice. I had the same waitress, very nice lady. And I was like, yo, can I, is it time for, I just got done working out. And he's like, get your refeed in early before you go to the show. So it was about like 10:45, 10:50, And I'm like, have you guys started serving lunch yet? And like, no, we wait about 10 minutes, but I could put your order in so at 11 o'clock it's, they could start cooking it and get it out to you. It's perfect. Excellent. Right? She's like, would you like some coffee? Perfect. Excellent. And they sit down, and I'm listening to them just fucking bitch about everything. Just bitching. Just, the service. And, that lady was just, And I'm like, man, stop being a Karen. Like, stop it. Stop being Karens. Knock it off. Right? And the lady's working hard. She's like by herself. You could tell they're short-staffed. The girl brings me my coffee, and I sit there sipping on my coffee. Brings the same people coffee that I, the same one table to another table, right? She takes a sip. She's like, ugh, it's so cold. This is disgusting. Ugh. I have the same coffee. Oh, no, it's pretty good to me. It's all right. Same coffee. She's like, ma'am, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, but you like cold coffee, though.
It wasn't cold, though.
But you like lukewarm, colder coffee.
It wasn't.
You put ice in your coffee.
I do put ice in my coffee, yes.
So that would make sense why you were okay with it, the temperature, and she wasn't.
She goes, it tastes old. And I was like, it tastes like coffee, So she's like, ma'am, I apologize. Let me go and make a fresh pot for you.
Mm-hmm.
So then she goes to make a fresh pot of coffee for this lady and her husband, right? The husband is now bitching about how long it's taking for this said coffee to come out. Coffee's not quick. You gotta, it's gotta be brewed, You know, it takes a little bit. So now they're bitching about that, right? And then he's like, where's my iced tea? Gosh, he just brings the iced tea out, right? You know? And then next thing you know, here comes my appetizer. Here come my wings, right? I'm sitting there eating my wings, and I'm vlogging. I'm doing my thing, right? Eating my wings, and they're just bitching about everything still. Next thing you know, my food comes out, right? I'm eating my food, and it's pretty good. It's decent, right? Their food comes out. My plate's cold. But is your food hot? My plate's cold. And they go and they cut in the stuff, and and they like shove it away. You know, I'm not eating.
They're this dramatic?
They were this dramatic. Right? I'm sitting here just like, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, guys. It's, if you were going for gourmet, go to the steakhouse down the street. Seriously, like in the hotel, they have a really nice steakhouse. Just go there. You know, don't come to TGI Fridays and expect like this fucking gourmet meal.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Your standards are too high.
They're just acting like complete dicks to this lady, right? And they're like, we're not paying for any of this.
That might have been their MO in the beginning.
It might have been their MO in the beginning, absolutely, right? We're not paying for any of this. And she's like, well, you're kind of eating it, like, kind of got to pay for it. Oh, I'm not doing it. I want to talk to the manager. You know?
Yeah, that might have been what it was, man. They just didn't want to pay. And
I was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? The lady comes over to me and she's like, how? She's like, is everything? I was like, everything is fantastic. Thank you so much. I tipped her big. I gave her a good tip because I knew she wasn't gonna get tipped by fucking assholes next to me. You know, so I gave her a nice big tip because she was great to me. You know, and yeah, man, and you could tell she was working hard. She worked hard for that money.
Well, even if she's not working hard, people don't deserve to be talked to that way.
They don't. They do not. Like, they're there to do a service. They're there to do a job.
Yeah.
Right? Don't be assholes. By the way, shout out to Hoagie's winning best restaurant. Like,
yeah, I saw that, man.
Yeah, shout out to Hoagie's, dude. Shout out Nick. He sent that to me. I was like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, bro. That's awesome. So yeah, man. Just don't be assholes to you know, to your servers, because everybody's seen the movie Waiting, right? Have you seen the movie Waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't fuck with people that handle your food. Just straight out. Don't fuck with people that handle your food.
That's very true. Just don't fuck with people, period.
Don't
if you're
fuck with
gonna
people,
if you're gonna
period.
go into regular functioning society, don't be an asshole like that. If you're gonna be an asshole, just stay your ass at home.
Yeah. I mean, they could be mad because they were losing at the gambling table and shit like that. But, you know, it don't matter. You know, don't be assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So recently, I put out a questionnaire on the podcast. Well, actually, I had Jamie do it. Jamie put out a questionnaire on the podcast platform.
Yeah, I saw that, and you tagged me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "All right, let's go down this rabbit hole."
Well, I didn't tag you. Jamie tagged you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's our assistant. He does all the back end
The
operation
assistant to
here.
the assistant.
He's a Dwight.
He's Dwight.
He's a Dwight Schrute. And anyway, when so my dumbass, when I checked the feed, I saw that obviously there's a litany of questions, but then, and I skimmed through some of them, so I retained some of them in my memory, but I didn't think to fucking screenshot or anything, and then so the story went away, and then Jamie also didn't record them, so I have no way of knowing except for off memory bank.
So Jamie is getting a demerit.
He is. he's getting a demerit.
He's getting a demerit.
Fuck you, Jamie.
Fuck you, Jamie.
Even though it's partially my fault too.
It's fine. Fuck
So
you too.
I remember like 2 or 3 questions. That's the best my memory retained.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. And actually, I remember the first one. It was Mr. Braun. That's what they referred to you as. Mr. Braun, this question is for you. What would you say to somebody trying to get into wrestling? And I think they even said asking for a friend. It's probably not a friend. It's probably them. But
It's probably them.
What would you recommend, or how would you recommend getting or breaking into the industry? And I'm assuming they mean like big industry. I don't know.
They're probably just trying to break into professional wrestling. It's a great question. My best advice to anybody, and I tell this to multiple people a day, find a reputable wrestling school. A wrestling school that has produced stars out of it. Because you know that the training is going to be good. Don't go to no fucking podunk wrestling school who has the local fucking star on it that has done absolutely fucking nothing in the wrestling business. Because you're going to end up just like them. Go find a good school, even if you need to move. Don't be afraid to move to follow your dreams. So, go find a good wrestling school. There's plenty of them in California. There's plenty of them all over the U.S. There's good wrestling schools. Wrestle Pro in New Jersey, Hybrid School of Wrestling in Texas, Santino Brothers in California and in the L.A. area. All have produced stars coming out of it. So Brian Myers has a school. I don't remember which one it is. Brian Myers is currently on Impact Wrestling. He has a wrestling school. AR Fox has a wrestling school who is currently on AEW. Like there's a lot of people in the bigger companies that have wrestling schools. So it'd be awesome to go learn from people like that.
And I'm going to add to the question. He or she didn't say this, but I'm going to add to the question. Mm-hmm. How, just in case they're listening or they're watching us live right now, because I told them that we would in the questionnaire said we will answer them live at the podcast. Mm-hmm. How long would you surmise it would take for somebody to actually break into the field?
It honestly depends on them. It really does. Reason for that is how quickly they can pick it up. Because a lot of people think that pro wrestling is very easy. It's not easy. You need to learn psychology. You need to learn how to land properly. You need to learn how to put your partner down properly, so on and so forth. So it's one of those things where it's like it just takes it's kind of up to you, and it's up to your trainer, of how long it takes before you make your debut. And usually you're going to make your debut at like a student show or something like that a lot of the locals come to, or the local families come to, just so you can get those repetitions into wrestling in front of people. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, it's very important to learn how to wrestle in front of people. You're going to wrestle a lot in front of your classmates. A lot in front of your classmates.
But it's kind of like acting school then.
Yeah. To a point, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mr. or Mrs. whoever, I don't even remember if that was a male or female who asked the question, but hopefully that answers your question. There was another one I remember, and it was, and there were, by the way, there were a lot of troll fucking questions in there.
Oh,
like,
I bet.
I remember one, oh my gosh, dude.
Do it.
It was, I want to word it right. I'm not going to word it right. But it was basically, do any of you like to get pegged? I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Who the fuck are you saying that? Why would you even ask? That's what it's a troll question.
Dude,
and even if it's serious, it's not going to be answered.
When I'm live on TikTok, I go live on TikTok in the morning, right? I get questions like that all the time. Like, oh, you think you're a tough guy. It's like, why do I think I'm a tough guy? I'm like sitting here cooking. Like, how is this a tough guy? Like, I'm cooking my breakfast. How is this me being a tough guy? Like, people ask me all the time, like, it's crazy. Like the gay following that I have is ridiculous, which I don't mind it. It's fine. If I'm your cup of tea, cool, but like, it's not my cup of tea, and there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, dude. Oh, another thing happened to me this weekend.
Okay,
Speaking
hold on.
of,
I gotta get into the question.
Okay, go ahead.
So it was.
But no, I don't.
Aside from no, I don't. No, I don't. What?
Like big bet.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck that would feel like because that will never end up happening.
Never happen.
So anyway, the other one was, and this is a much more PG question. What's your favorite pizza?
Ooh. It has to be an all meat with jalapeno. Yeah, it's got like some kind of spicy pepper on it, but definitely all meat. Oh yeah, babe. Oh,
my favorite is I'm a pineapple on pizza.
I knew it,
guy.
you fucking guy.
That's right.
I fucking knew it. Oh God, I want to fucking throw you out right now.
So if I were to have any pizza, I would get probably a large, and I'd split it in half Hawaiian and half pepperoni and mushrooms. That's probably what I would do.
Oh, fuck.
On red sauce.
Fuck you.
Yeah, buddy.
Can we comment down below, guys? Comment down below. Are you team pineapple or team no pineapple on pizza?
If you're not pineapple, I block you. Just kidding.
Don't worry, I'll unblock you. That's funny. Yeah, no.
He'll have Jamie unblock you.
Yeah, no, I don't fucking do pineapple on pizza. I will do pineapple any other time, just not on pizza.
You just don't like it hot, then I'm assuming.
I'm just not a big fan of it. I have pineapple every day.
Oh, and I'd have to have extra cheese on the whole thing, dude. I have to have extra cheese.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that.
Cheese.
I'm just mad about the fucking pineapple. But yeah, it's got to be all meat. Mine will be all meat with like hot peppers. Fuck yeah dude. Yep.
See, I can't fuck with spicy things.
I love
I'm just spicy to me is Tabasco sauce. That's spicy. Like I can't do anything spicy.
Bro, that's vinegar.
It's still spicy to me. It's spicy, and I can't do it. It ruins food for me.
Wow.
I don't even know how people do it. Because it just overwhelmingly takes over.
You would
the
never
taste
like
profile.
the food I cook then.
No, but
like it's all fucking heat.
Yeah, it takes over the taste profile for me, and I just can't. I can't taste the food. I just taste spice. But
like I have jalapeno in every fucking meal I have.
Yeah.
and it's cooked jalapeno.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like it's hotter, and it's like the capsaicin is like, because it actually boosts your metabolism.
That's trivial, bro. They done studies all that. It's trivial.
It's
very, very. Yes, it is. Do the research on it. We're not going to argue about this.
I did do the research.
It's very trivial. I mean, that's like saying cold water boosts my metabolism because your body has to heat it up. I mean, it's very trivial if it does at all. It's very trivial.
Okay.
What's going to boost your metabolism is doing more cardio.
Eating.
Not even that. That's just going to burn calories. I don't even know if that boosts metabolism.
What's the other question?
Let me think.
Because I got something.
Let me think because I got to remember it. Tell a story.
Okay, so I'm in TGI Fridays. My phone goes off. It's Twitter. And it's a message on Twitter. And I was like, who the fuck has messaged me on Twitter, right? So I go, and it's like, it's not in my normal messages. It's like in one of those like requested messages. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I click on it, and it's someone that says, you're so fucking gorgeous.
Automatically they were lying.
And then it was a picture. And it was a dude.
Oh, he was saying that.
Yeah, he was saying that I was gorgeous.
Right.
And then sent me a fucking D-pic.
Oh, yeah. I've had those, dude.
Like it was going to do something.
That's crazy, yeah.
Like it was going to do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm in love. Oh, thank you so much. You sent me your D.
But,
why would you send an unsolicited D-pic? Even, I've had women send me unsolicited pictures. Right? And I'm like, why would you just randomly do that?
Because they're thirsty.
Why do you think that's going to make me want to go, we should fuck? You know, like, what?
Well, he's a guy, so he's already savage mindset. So, the way that gay guys fuck is different than the way women will fuck.
But even like with a woman, like she sends me an unsolicited picture, and I'm just like, dude, we should fuck. Like, no. Like, if you're that easy, I don't want it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? If you're that easy, I don't want it.
Mm.
You know, I'm like a fucking like a predator to a point. Like, you know what I mean? I want to want to hunt for that shit. I don't want it to be fucking easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I want to be able to fucking.
I think if it's some strange like that, it's. Look, if you get pictures from women that are absolute. Well, here's the thing: most fine women are not going to send pictures like that.
Fuck no.
They're not going to say. So it's like automatically off rip. You disqualify that woman because she's probably not hot.
Nah.
And she's thirsty on top of it, which is a turn off.
Yeah.
When you're thirsty and you're that promiscuous, you probably got a high ass body count, probably got diseases and shit.
That's
I'm not fucking with you.
Promiscuous girl.
What?
I don't know.
I still can't think. Well, I was in your story when you were talking, so I didn't really think about the questions. But
I'm like in TGI Fridays, I get this random dick pic, and I'm just like, why is my life like this right now? Like, what's going on? I got these people over here bitching and complaining about their food, and then I get this random dick pic, and I'm like, come on, what's going on here?
Yeah, that's not the life, man.
It's not the life. Oh, I mean, I guess it is. I guess it's my life.
It's stuff that comes along with it, though.
Yeah, but yeah.
Shit, man, I'm trying to think of that question. I know there's another one that I remember. It's like at the tip of my tongue.
Was it a good one?
You got to give me some time, man.
Okay. Let me try to fill it. That snow that weekend this weekend was crazy. I've never drove through anything like that, like snow wise.
Just talking about random shit.
I'm trying to burn time.
Yeah, exactly, for the listener. Yeah,
I'm trying to fucking burn time while you sit over there and fucking let your brain overheat, trying to fucking find.
Because there are a lot of stupid troll questions.
You know,
I don't know why our account has a bunch of trolls on it.
Because
that's just what we attract. I guess
so, man.
So what we attract the trolls,
trolls and D pics. You know.
Oh, okay, that was one.
Okay.
What do you look for in a woman? I do remember that one.
What do I look for in a woman? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm into taller women.
You know what's funny is I got that same question. I did a Q&A on my personal story on my personal podcast, and that was it wasn't the same person, but it was the same similar question. What do you look for in a woman? What characteristics you look for in a woman? I just remembered that.
I like strong. I like strong women. I do. It's probably because I got mommy issues.
Like alpha?
She could be a little alpha. Like, I'm okay with it if she's a little alpha. But understand that I'm very alpha myself. You know. How
does that work then?
I'm a little more alpha than she is, but she still can be a little alpha. I like they have to be independent to a point where it's like they can't be, because I'm so like go, like they can't be up my ass all the time. Like I can't have them hold on to my belt loop, you know, and always texting me, where are you? What are you doing? Yada yada yada. It's like that shit just doesn't fucking fly for me. And then I'm into like redheads and taller women. I really am. So, and she's gotta be funny. She's gotta have some kind of. She's gotta understand my sense of humor, and my sense of humor is pretty fucking dry. So, like, she's gotta understand my sense of humor.
Dry or perverted or both?
Both. We'll go with both. Yeah, I'm pretty all over the fucking map with that. So, and understand that I'm a very moody fucking motherfucker. I really am. Yeah, I'm a very moody person. So, but yeah,
bipolar.
No, I wouldn't necessarily go say bipolar. Fuck. No, just understand that. Like,
I mean, if that's by definition, I think what bipolarity is when you skip. I mean, I don't know exactly.
I'm not like Jekyll and fucking Hyde over here. You know what I mean? But
people
like,
can fact check me on this. But I mean, when you shift moods pretty regularly.
No, just understand.
Regularly.
No, it's just one of those things where it's like, especially when I'm like, I just got off the road. Like, I need time to decompress. I need time to just fucking chill. I don't need 1,000 fucking questions thrown at me like right away and all this shit. It's like, just let me get my affairs in order because I've been on the road for 4 days, and let me just kind of just chill out, decompress, and then I'll deal with you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But yeah. So it gotta be a hell of a cook too.
Gotta what?
Gotta be a hell of a cook too. I like
like cook. Yeah.
I don't
watch
like
out. That's misogyny.
Yeah.
Or no, that's feminist.
Nah,
not feminist.
I like
sexist.
Honestly, I have learned to love to cook. I really have. Like, I have been diving down this cooking rabbit hole lately, and I don't know what the fuck, but it's great. So
No, I'm definitely not in that camp.
yeah,
I get all my meals shipped to me.
that's crazy. That's nuts, man.
I used to do exactly what you do. And I used to, make all my sweet potatoes, make all my chicken, make all my broccoli, whatever the fuck vegetable I had. I wouldn't really eat that many vegetables when I was competing, man. I just ate rice or sweet potatoes and some type of meat. But yeah, I did all that, man. And then because obviously we eat a lot of food, and it just ends up being so much money even to make it yourself, and then you factor in the time, and then the fact that that was before I had a business, and when I started the business and calculating out my time for the business and what I get paid per hour at my business is juxtaposed to what I don't get paid to make my food, just makes more sense for me on a monetary end, and even I save money this way to do ordering food preps. So I do that, and I've been doing that for the last probably 4 or 5 years, yeah.
You get the same shit?
Yeah, same shit. I mean, I can update my subscription and do different, foods, but I just get accustomed to the same things, and I'm fine with it. But that's I'm very simple and bland and dry, I'm very black and white with my bodybuilding, I guess. And my body in general,
yeah.
I'm very black and white, and it's just it is or it isn't. And that can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, but yeah, I mean the meal preps really helped me. So what were we talking about?
What do you look for in a girl?
Oh, character traits in a woman. So
traits in a woman.
It's funny because you and I are pretty opposite when it comes to that. I look for more of a docile and feminine woman that is nurturing, caring, supportive over the things that I'm doing in life. I don't need her to be independent because I want to take care of a woman. But also, I don't want her to be on my ass like you. Same thing. Don't want that. That's too fucking much. And every woman should, any woman knows this up front getting into a relationship with me, they're always going to be more in it than I am. And I tell them that up front. You're going to be more in this than I am. Just understand that. It doesn't mean that I don't like you. Doesn't mean that I don't want to be around you. Doesn't mean that I don't value you. It just means that I have my hands in a lot of different pots, and I cannot give you the same kind of treatment that you're going to end up giving me. Because of the things that I look for in a woman, it's inherently what she's going to deliver to me. I look for the caring. I look for the nurturing. I look for the supportive. All those things in tandem, when they work together, they're going to elicit a greater response in terms of energetic or effort, I guess, delivered to me than I'm going to give in reciprocity. So I just tell them that up front. And to be honest with you, man, I tell them all these things up front because I don't want to waste time. Maybe if I was in my 20s, I wouldn't care. I would be, I would maybe just smash for a little bit and then move on. But I'm looking for a wife now. I don't look for just a girlfriend or just somebody to pass time with. I want to pass time with somebody, but I want it to be on purpose. I want there to be some type of a end goal to it, And also, I want the woman to be submissive. Now, that does not mean a welcome mat. I don't want a welcome mat. I don't want me to walk over somebody. That's not what I'm trying to illustrate here. I want somebody who sees my mission and is a subordinate to the mission, which is basically what submissive means if you break it down. So that means I need her to be supportive. That's essentially her being supportive. I don't want a disagreeable, combative, argumentative woman. That's not what I want to work in my life. I want peace in my life. And I think you want peace too. All men want peace to some degree. If you're argumentative and you're disagreeable and you're combative, that's not peaceful, right?
Correct.
So that's not what I want. I mean, it would be fair to say that. So I need somebody who, when I say supportive and submissive, that's basically her supporting me and my mission and her getting on board with that. She can do whatever she'd like, but ultimately I'd like to provide for her entirely. I don't want her to have any burdens like that. I want to take the burdens from her, and I want to take all the burden. And that's what I believe my role is as a man, as her man. So, yeah. I mean, That's what I look for. There's a lot. But it all really boils down to her being a feminine woman, because most feminine women have all those things characterized under that umbrella of being feminine, you know?
Do they have to, like, do you care about, like...
Oh, and I care about body count, too.
Okay.
Yeah, were you going to ask me that or no? What were you going to ask me?
I was going to ask you, like, does it matter, like, what, like, kind of clothes they wear, stuff like that? Like, do they have to be, like, designer? Do they have to look like... Can they be in, like, sweats and a fucking T-shirt one day? Can they be, like, stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, I like that stuff, like, sometimes, like not wear makeup and stuff like that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that doesn't...
Oh, I like that. So I don't like a woman that has all the... I don't care for the women that have, you know, the...
Looking good every once in a while, fuck yeah, dude. You want to fucking dress up? You want to fucking be the fucking the princess at the ball? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. But, like, you don't have to do it for me all the time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I like a woman that's more naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to put on makeup and the Cumbrellas and the fucking lip injections and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, and you gotta have tattoos. Like, I'm a huge tattoo freak. Like, you gotta be very punk rock. Like, I'm very, very into that. So yeah, but yeah, no, and she's gotta understand that I'm very gold. Like, I'm like you. I'm very goal driven, like you are, right? So, like, understand that, like, I'm going to be going after my goals, and you're going to jump on board, or you're not going to jump on board. Like, I'm very in the same boat with you on that as well. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Like, we're going to ride the train together, or this train is going one way, it's going forward. You're going to be on it, or you're going to not be on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, no, I agree with you on that one. Yeah, for sure. So we are more alike than you thought.
Well, with some things, right?
Mm-hmm. 4 weeks, I get to have a big thing of donuts. It's going to be awesome.
Man, I've had donuts for the last, like, 4 weeks.
I had donuts this weekend. It was glorious. I had a jelly-filled donut. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, man. Donuts are where it's
I had lemon bars and fucking cookies. It was fucking great.
So how did you feel after that, though?
Felt great.
No, but, like, mentally.
Good. Like, I don't, like, because I still woke up with abs.
Yeah, but that's not...
I know it's stupid. I know.
Well, no, it's not stupid. What it is that's a fleeting illustration of what it means to do your best. It's like, if you look in the mirror and you still have abs, it's like all my cheat meals, I look in the mirror on Monday and I still have abs, or that night I still have abs, and I'm immensely extended. That doesn't matter, though, right? And I go further. I have obliques. I have fucking quad separation, hamstring separation. Still, I always retain that. That doesn't matter, because if I'm on a quest for something, I know that it's only up to me to make this shit happen, right? So it's like, that's where I ask you, how did you mentally feel?
I felt like I didn't feel like I did anything wrong.
Is that because you have a coach that tells you you can do this and it's okay?
I believe, yeah. That, and I think my relationship with food is getting better, like, in the last couple of weeks, because of everything that happened. And I'm really happy everything happened the way it did the week before and not last week. Mm-hmm. Because if it happened last week, I probably wouldn't have went this weekend. I got a lot of compliments this weekend, which was fucking awesome. Yeah. A lot of people that saw me. I was in a lot of eyes this weekend. A lot of people were like, dude, you look fucking excellent. Like, you look better than the last time we saw you in October. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Well, that was so many months away.
It was.
Of course.
It was.
I hope so.
But at the same time, though, is here's the thing, though, is like, if you're not showing them that you're trying to improve, then why the fuck would they even care? You know what I'm saying? So when I showed up this weekend and I was way better shape than I was in October when I first caught their eye, and he's like, oh fuck, he's working. Oh fuck yeah, dude. And then now everything that is possibly on the table now because of that, like, I'm not going to lose that. I'm going to keep the physique that I'm at. And I've already talked to my coach about that. Like, I'm going to keep the physique that I'm at. He goes, oh yeah, dude, what you have right now is super maintainable. Like, super maintainable. Mm-hmm. Like, you having abs, being big, you know, being around 235 pounds, and still have your refeeds, like, that's super and like, you don't need to, like, be a bodybuilder to do that. Mm-hmm. You just need to eat clean during the week. That's it, you know? And And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. So, like, he's like, you don't need to be a bodybuilder to have a good body, dude. Like,
Well, you mean he means competitive.
competitive, yeah. You know, and one thing that did happen to me when I got in the ring this weekend is I did cramp. I cramped. My fucking calf cramped out of nowhere. I got in the ring and like I was filling out the ring and all of a sudden like they're like, all right, man, ding ding, the bell went, and like I took a step and my fucking calf went whoot, and I went, oh fuck. Like I had to like sit there and just fucking eat it. And I was like, oh fuck. And then like it gradually moved and kind of loosened back up. And I don't know why I cramped. But yeah, that did happen. I did cramp. Just quite very, very quick. But yeah, no, it was, you know.
And that was before you already had foods in your system.
Yeah, I already had a what did I have? I had my cream of wheat or my cream of rice and my eggs and shit, and I went to the gym, worked out and did cardio and lifted, and then I got back and I had some beef with some rice and some asparagus, and then I got a donut, and then I had the other donut right before we went, and then I had a shitload of water. So
I say you had a lot of electrolytes in you.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I have no idea why I cramped. It could have been. You know what? Here's the crazy part, Justin. Is like I put a lot of pressure on myself, especially in like a big time situation like that, right? Which I should put pressure on myself. Like this is my fucking livelihood, right? After I was done, those endorphins and all that stuff of just the release of just pressure being just let go is so euphoric, bro. And you're just like, and after I had the conversation that I had, I got even more relaxed and more, I just sunk, bro. Like my body would just fucking just, you know? And, yeah, it was cool. I think that's probably why I was just so tired yesterday on the drive home. It's because I was just, and you know when you're riding through storms, you've drove through storms before, right? You're like this, like your eyes are wide open. You're like trying not to crash. You're so fucking like, you know, because it was really bad, right? 405, like they took me down this way to this, to the 405, to this, to the 101, all the way through LA on the way back. It was fucking ridiculous. And like the storms were all crazy. And like I'm sitting there, like my eyes like wide open, trying not to fucking like get in an accident and shit like that. So like, yeah, man, it was just one of those things where it was just like, I think my body was just like, you had so much pressure on yourself, and then you didn't eat the best, and then you did this and then it was just like, you need to take a break, you need to relax. My body just kind of was just like,
well, it's probably because there's so much adrenaline surging.
There you go, there it is, the adrenaline. Yeah, so yeah, man. So
well, glad it's over.
I'm glad it's over too. I wrestle this weekend though, so it's all good.
Nice. Well, it's your life, so
yes, sir.
You know,
I knew it was gonna. I knew that I was gonna be busy the next couple weeks. Like I knew it, and it's all good. Like I'm excited about it. So
yeah.
Well,
let's wrap this shit up, man. Got shit to do.
You going to the gym?
Yeah. Well, no, I got I got errands to fucking take care of.
You gotta go check on your dog. Make sure to
I gotta
puke all over
check
your
on my
house.
dog. I gotta go to the vet to get nausea medication.
You go to the vet down here over by over in AG? Yeah, that's where we take
yeah.
Yeah, that's where I take Reese's. So, well, fuck, Beauty and Braun.
Beauty and Braun. Oh, thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. Say something.
Something.
Is that Slade? Somebody thinks your name is Slade.
It's Sledge.
Slade. Peace.
Is that Slade? What up, Slade?